Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jessica, and welcome back to my channel. And I'm back. I know it's literally been so long since I sat down and done a video for YouTube, but I'm so excited to start making videos again. And I thought, what better way of coming back to YouTube than with doing a Q&A? So I asked you guys to ask me some questions on TikTok and Instagram, and so here I am to answer your questions. Okay, so first question is, what is your favorite Disney movie? And that is a really hard question to answer because I have a lot of favorites. So I'll narrow them down to like subcategories. My favorite Disney princess movie is definitely Aladdin or Tangled. Love them both so much. Rapunzel and Jasmine are both my spirit animals. My favorite like normal Disney movie that's not a princess movie would be either The Lion King, but it makes me cry like a baby, so I don't watch it that much. And I love Lilo and Stitch. Like Stitch, my hero, love him. And my favorite Disney Channel movie, because someone asked me that question too. I have so many favorite Disney Channel original movies, but my favorites are definitely like all of the High School Musical series, my life. But High School Musical 3 is like my favorite High School Musical movie. Obviously love the Cheetah Girls, but I also love the Hannah Montana movie and the Lizzie McGuire movie. So yeah. Gosh, I have so many favorites. And growing up, my favorite Disney Channel original movie was Johnny Tsunami. Oh my gosh, it's the reason why I want to learn how to snowboard and surf so bad. There you go. That gives you a little taste on what my favorites are. All right, next question is, what is your favorite travel story? That's so hard. I have so many favorite travel memories, but the first one that comes to my mind is when I was in Italy with my boyfriend. My boyfriend used to work on a cruise ship, so his last ship was cruising the Mediterranean. We got to go to Spain, Italy, France. It was so awesome. But one of my favorite travel stories, and honestly one of my favorite days like ever, was when my boyfriend and I were in Capri in Italy. So we got a bottle of limoncello and we got some sandwiches from like a local store, and we rented a little mini boat. It was not this mini, but you know what I mean. It was a small mini boat. It was perfect for like 2 to 4 people, and we rented it for a couple hours to drive around the Amalfi Coast, and it was so awesome. Like, seriously, the water is so blue there, and the caves, oh my gosh, it was so amazing. But when we got the boat, the guy that rented us the boat, he's like, make sure that when you go and drive by the waves, because the waves are pretty rough there, he said, make sure you drive like corner into it, don't like go head on into the wave. And my boyfriend's like, do you want to drive? I was like, sure, I'll try driving. But I was like a little anxious about it. But once I started going, I was good. Then we hit these big waves, and I accidentally drove right into a wave, and my boyfriend went like flying. Like, I thought I was gonna tip the boat over. Like, the cooler that was inside of it flipped over. I almost fell out. My boyfriend almost fell out. We were rough the whole time, so like my boyfriend likes to make me feel bad about that. The whole time he was driving, I was like flying up and down because the waves were insane. So that's a story I'll never forget because it was an amazing day, but also that was like a scary moment. Yeah, I love traveling, so if you had no idea, I do, and I'm dying to go somewhere again. I can't wait till things reopen. We can travel again. All right, next question is, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? If we're going like more traditional, I would have to say cookies and cream. I love cookies and cream ice cream. But if we're doing like a fancy flavor, I love Tonight Dough from Ben & Jerry's. Okay, the next question is, at what age did you start to dance? I started dancing when I was 3, and I started competing in dance when I was 5. And the next question tags along to that. What is your favorite style of dance and why? My favorite style of dance currently is jazz funk / like commercial jazz. I feel like part of that is because I love to be really funky, but I'm also technical, but I'm also not like the most flexible dancer. Like, I never was growing up. I feel like every dancer nowadays like came out of the womb in a split. But when I was younger in dancing, like flexibility wasn't what we focused on. Like, we did focus on being flexible, but we mainly focused on style. So for me, like a more stylistic style of dance is my favorite. But I also love musical theater and lyrical. Next question is, what made you want to start making TikTok videos? So if you guys didn't know, I have a TikTok account. It's at jessicahondel. Go follow me. I have been making a new Disney dance every day for the past like 110 days almost. And I have so much fun over there. So if you want to see a lot more of my dancing, make sure to go follow me on TikTok. And let's hope that it sticks around because I have so much fun on that app. What made me start wanting to do is I saw a friend post a video from TikTok and she's like, I love this app. And I was like, I'm gonna download this, see what it's all about. And then one day I was like, you guys, I'm gonna start making TikTok videos. It was so dramatic. So glad I did. I found like this amazing community. I've met so many awesome people from all over the world. And honestly, you guys, I've learned so much from that app. Like I've learned so many things that I would have never known before. So very grateful. I'm also a choreographer, so like being able to make up some dances and see people do them like all over the world is so cool. So yeah. Okay, so next question is, do you still live in New York City? If so, how long do you plan to stay there? Funny you bring this up because I'm actually moving back home to Florida next week. This quarantine has been crazy and I did not ever expect to move back to Florida, but I was back home house sitting for my grandma a little bit during this quarantine, and it just made me realize I can get so much more for my money. And my lease up here, my landlord was not going to renew it, so I either had to move to a different apartment in New York or I needed to move somewhere else. So I know that I didn't want to live in New York my whole life, and I'm not saying that I'm not going to come back. Like when things open back up, I very well might come back to New York City, or I might try like California or Arizona or something different. So I'm not moving away because I am afraid or like I'm running away from a problem. Like you don't live in New York City to be trapped in a tiny apartment that you pay so much money for. Like I can get triple the amount of space living in Florida as I do up here. And in Florida, I will have a car and be able to do things and not go crazy, of course, but like by doing things, I mean, I can go to a walking trail. I can drive to a state park. Like I can do things outside, where in New York, you just feel a little trapped sometimes. So I love New York City. I will always love it. And this is not a permanent move. When things start to get back to normal, we'll reevaluate and decide where we're gonna go then. Okay, on to the next question. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. It's always been blue. My second favorite is purple, but specifically my favorite color is the blue-green Crayola crayon. I love it. It's so pretty. Next question, who is your celebrity crush? Niall Horan and Zac Efron. Forever. Next question, where is your dream place to travel to? I have so many places I want to travel to, but my dream place is to go to Bora Bora. I feel like everyone wants to go there because of influencers, but it just looks like the most gorgeous place. So I want to go to Bora Bora, but I also was supposed to go to Switzerland and Germany in the fall of this year, but it got canceled because of COVID. So I'm excited to go there. So whenever I can reschedule that, gonna go to Germany for Oktoberfest and Switzerland to go paragliding in the Swiss Alps. It's gonna be amazing. I also wanna go to Australia, New Zealand. You guys, I just wanna go everywhere. All right, next question is, which Disney dance has been your favorite to do? My favorite Disney dance I've done? Whew, that's so hard. I definitely love all the High School Musical dances and the Descendants dances, like Kenny Ortega. I love his choreography. I would love to be in a Kenny Ortega movie. That would be a dream come true. Next question. What is your favorite part about teaching? So if you didn't know, I'm a dance teacher. So one of my favorite things to do is to teach someone when they're having a really hard time with something and then they finally get it. Like that moment is just so special for them and for me to see like that their hard work is paid off. I love it. What are some of your favorite parts about working at BAA? So, I am assistant dance director for a theater intensive in New York City called Broadway Artists Alliance. One of my favorite jobs ever. Shout out to my BAA family, I love y'all so much. BAA has always been so special to me because it was one of my first experiences with theater, and I grew up as a student at BAA. I ended up working my way up to be a work study, and then I was on staff, and now I'm assistant dance director, and it's just so special because some of my best friends ever are my BAA friends. Like, it really is a family. You get really close to everyone. You get to work really closely with the industry and Broadway performers and casting directors and agents. And honestly, the students that come to BAA and train with us are some of the hardest working people I've ever met in my life. And it's really special to watch them grow. And it's even more special when they finally get that Broadway credit, or they finally accomplish, like, because I work with the dancers, when they finally feel comfortable singing in front of people. Like, it's just really special. If you're in theater and you want to be on Broadway, definitely check out Broadway Artists Alliance. Let me know if you have any questions about it because it is a life changer for sure. All right, next question. What got you into dancing? My parents. When I was little, I still am kind of, but when I was little, I was like painfully shy. So my parents kind of put me into everything, and I think dance was first, but it's the one thing that's stuck. All right, next question. What is your dream role? I've always wanted to play Penny in Hairspray. Natalie from Next to Normal is a dream role of mine as well. And I'd love to play like Katie Heron in Mean Girls. But to be honest, I also would just love to like be in the ensemble of Mean Girls or the ensemble of Wicked. Like, I think it'd be really fun. Next question is, do you still work at Bubba Gump? If not, where do you work now? That's so funny. No, I worked at Bubba Gump in Times Square for like 4 years, but then I moved to a restaurant called The Smith, which is a really amazing restaurant in New York. And I worked at a dance studio, but honestly, right now I'm unemployed due to COVID, and I'm also moving to Florida, so hire me. All right, next question. What is your favorite Disney character, princess, prince, or villain? Oh my goodness. Okay, favorite Disney character is Stitch. I love Stitch. Favorite Disney princess is Jasmine. Favorite Disney prince is Aladdin, because I love how adventurous they are. They really are like my spirit animals. And my favorite villain is Maleficent. Next question is, can you do a house and a room tour? Yes, because I'm so excited. I'm moving into brand new apartment buildings. I'm so excited about it. So I'm planning on doing like an empty apartment tour, and then it's probably gonna take a minute to get it furnished, but once I get everything furnished, I'm definitely gonna do some like house tours and room tours as well. Next question is, favorite hidden gems in New York City? Ooh, I'm gonna tell you some of my favorite restaurants. I love The Smith, which I worked at for a long time. Such good food. There's actually a girl on TikTok that kind of bashes The Smith, and she's like, no, it's like touristy and overpriced. I was like, I agree with a lot of her other videos, but to be honest, The Smith has such good food. The decor is amazing. The cocktails are amazing if you're over 21 and can drink them. So good. I also love Añejo Tribeca. They have a location in Hell's Kitchen too, but it's amazing Mexican food. It's definitely upscale a little bit, but like, you guys get their Mexican street corn, so good. I also love a restaurant called Arriba. It's in Hell's Kitchen. It's definitely a hot spot. People love going there. I mainly like their margaritas. Like, their Mexican food is good, but it's kind of average, but their margaritas, they do fresh fruit margaritas. So good. It isn't really a hidden gem, but like, definitely go to Sheep's Meadow in Central Park. Kind of like the hangout spot where people go and like will picnic. So go to Sweet Green, grab a salad, or go to the bodega and grab a sandwich. Bring some drinks if you're over 21, and like literally just have a picnic in the park. Some people bring frisbees, footballs, like it's so fun. I'm also a sucker for like a good dessert spot. I love Baked by Melissa. They have like a bunch of locations, but they have these little baby mini cupcakes, and they're so delicious. I love Ample Hills Creamery. Is a really good ice cream place. I just tried a new cookie place called Chip. Their cookies are so good. Definitely go there. We love Schmackery's. Schmackery's isn't really like a hidden gem spot, but, and truly some of the best cookies in New York is Living Bakery on the Upper West Side. I feel like they have a few locations. So good. I feel like all I said were food things, but it's the best. And last question is, what Disney movie would you like a live action remake of, and who would you cast? I would love for Hunchback of Notre Dame to have a live action remake. I don't know who I would want to cast, because like, I would love for Michael Arden to get the chance, because there was like a pre-Broadway run of Hunchback, and apparently it was amazing. And I don't know if it was due to like funding or no theater space, I don't know, but it didn't go to Broadway. I heard that it was just amazing. So I would love Hunchback to have a live action remake. There's so many, I'd love every Disney movie to have a live action remake though. Some people are like, no, I don't want that, but I think I would enjoy it, so. Anyway, those are all the questions I got. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted questions, and I'll definitely do more of these in the future. Give it a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this, and make sure to subscribe if you aren't. I'm gonna be posting a new video every week, so leave your video ideas and things you'd like to see me do in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.